Uh,
Well, that's the bee's knees. When it's time to conquer the unexpected, it's time to Toyota.
Do you want to see your stream chat on your intermission scene or your gaming scene or whatever scene that you have? Well, if yes, I'm gonna show you how. Hi guys, I'm Dark and I want to help you level up your gaming streams and your content creation one level. And now let's head to YouTube Studio. So on your YouTube Studio, what you need to do is go to the create button and then go live. Now that you're here, if you're scheduling a stream, which is a good idea by the way, all you need to do is just continue either to reuse the settings or create a new one up until the point where you reach this same interface. Next, head to the chat area and then click the three dots. And then from there, click the pop out chat. Once you have this window open, all you have to do is to copy the link. Now something you have to remember, the link will actually change every time you start a new live stream or if you have a different kind of live stream that you have open. So you always need to copy the link from here. So now that you have copied the link, we need to go to OBS. So here in OBS, you first need to select the scene where you want the chat overlay to be placed. So that could be your intermission scene or that could be your gaming scene. Really is up to you. For educational purposes, we're just going to stay here. So with that said, let us now go to the sources area of OBS and then either you right click and add or you can press the add sign and then choose browser source. Now you can name your browser source any name that you want, but for us, we're just going to use a YouTube chat. Make sure the spelling's correct. Now we're in the properties area of the browser source. All we need to do is go to the URL area. Remember the URL, the link that I asked you to copy? Well, we just need to paste it here, and that's it. That's it. Well, actually, we can still fiddle with the width and the height. For now, we're just gonna go with 800 and 600 because we're gonna start small. There we go. Now we have that. Very, very sorry about this thing here. I know it's a little bit making my head dizzy. But now that we have this one, we are not yet done. So let me just open this black screen over here so that you can actually see properly. There you go. Let's just imagine that this is actually the proper size. Okay. So there we go. Technically, this is going to be the YouTube overlay chat box. But of course, we don't want to see the other stuff like the top chat word there and this thing over here, right? So what do? We can actually crop the bottom part. Just hold the control button. Just hold the control button and then drag up so that we don't actually see the stuff at the bottom as well as at the top. There here, right? So what do? We can actually crop the bottom part. Just hold the control button. Just hold the control button and then drag up. up so that we don't actually see the stuff. At the bottom.
Cook like a Bosch with ovens featuring air fryer.
In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to crop and resize your video capture in OBS. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to come over to your sources here, and you want to go onto your video capture. Now, right-click properties and make sure you have all the right devices. I have Camo as my camera. Make sure you have all of this set up correctly. Now, simply to resize it, you just want to click on that, and it's going to bring up this red option here. You can resize it, make it bigger or smaller, like that. Very easy to do. Now, if you want to crop it, what you have to do is make sure you're selecting the source, hit the Alt key on your keyboard. This is for Windows. And then you can click the edges and drag it in, and you see
You are a baker, a one-handed egg cracker, wicked whisker, cake maker, shaker, taster, and an incredible icer. Because when it comes to baking, the magic's in the making. Robinhood.
All right, to get started, you guys are going to head on over to Streamlabs.com's dashboard. I will have the link in the description for you below. Once you're on the Streamlabs dashboard, go ahead and click on All Widgets. Once you're on the All Widgets page, go ahead and click on Chat Box. All right, once you're on the chat box page, it's time to set up your chat box. First, you're going to select which theme that you'd like. You have 5 to choose from. Once you've selected your theme, you can now select which badges will show up next to each person's name. You could select subscriber badges, Twitch Prime badges, also mods to choose from. Once you've selected your theme, you can now which theme. Once you're on the chat box page, it's time to set up your chat box. First, you're going to select which theme that you'd like. You have 5 to choose from. Once you've selected your theme, you can now select which badges will show up next to each person's name. You could select subscriber badges, Twitch Prime badges, also moderator badges and bit badges as well. Next, you can add extra emotes into your chat if you have set up Better TV or 7TV or Franker Faces. Go ahead and select the box right next to each one. You can go ahead and skip background color because as noted here, the background color is for preview purposes only. It won't even show on your streaming software. Next, you can select the color of your text in which you would want it to show up. Keep in mind that selecting a text color of white or black will blend in with the color of your game and will be harder for you to read on your screen overlay. Once you've selected your text color, you can now select your font size. Your font size is how large the letters will be on your screen overlay. Next is the option to hide your messages after a period of time. This is important for when your chat is slow, so you don't want to show the same chat messages on your screen for too long. It'll make it look like your stream is dead or your chat is dead. You don't want either of those. So what you want to do is deselect always show messages, and then you want to set it to a duration on which the messages will disappear after a certain amount of time. Next is the option to adding chat delay. You can add anywhere is up to 6 seconds of chat delay, meaning if somebody types something, you'll see it first, and then 6 seconds later, everybody in your chat will see it. It'll give you 6 seconds to be able to delete something, just in case you've got somebody that's being a nuisance in your chat, or if you have a real active chat and you just need time to moderate. If you'd like to disable animated emotes, you can right here. And then also you can hide bot commands right here. So if you have any Nightbot commands, stream element commands, or stream lab commands, you can hide them all here by just selecting the box. And then you have the option to add muted chatters, and you can actually add banned words yourself as well. And then the final option is to add custom HTML. If you're a coder, just click enable, and then you're able to adjust the code manually right there. When you're done, go ahead and click save settings. Now it's time to add it to OBS. Go ahead and scroll back up to the top of the page, and under here where it says click to copy, widget URL, just click the copy button right here. You'll be prompted with a warning message to remind you not to share this copied link with anybody. Go ahead and click copy. All right, once you're in OBS, what you're going to want to do to add your chat is go ahead and click the plus sign under sources, and then select browser. Select create new and name it chat overlay. Then select OK. Under URL, we're going to paste the URL that we just got from Streamlabs dashboard. Then OK. Once you've added your chat overlay, we can now test it out. Go ahead and open up your Twitch chat and type in a test. If the text is too small, you just head back to the Streamlabs dashboard and adjust the font size. Make sure you select save settings when you're done. Once you've got all of your chat settings proper, now it's time to adjust the size of your chat box so we can set it proper on your stream overlay. Go ahead and double click chat overlay. What I'm going to do is make my chat box the exact same as my webcam box. So I'm going to adjust the width until I get close to the right size. And then I can just kind of like right there. Now down here on the sources, I'm going to take my chat overlay and I'm going to put it under my camera. That way my camera is on top of the chat. So I could slide this chat underneath the camera right here. So you can now see that as people type, it kind of just goes up behind the webcam now. And then every 30 seconds, the chat disappears instead of staying stagnant. Also, you could see that one of my Nightbot commands just popped up and it did not show in here because we have it
my tone. You can't step to my throne.
Let me show you how to see your YouTube chat over your game when only using one monitor. First thing we'll need is this free program, which I'll leave linked in the description down below. Ignore the fact that it says transparent Twitch chat overlay. We're going to be using it for YouTube. So we're just going to click that link. We're going to go all the way down to where it says installation and usage and download the latest release. So we'll click this link. It'll bring us to the latest version. It doesn't matter if this number differs from yours, depending on when you're watching this video, but you're gonna find the latest version. You're gonna scroll down to where it says assets. You're gonna click assets and download the Twitch chat overlay installer right here. So I'm gonna click that. It's gonna start downloading. And once it's done downloading, then we're going to install it. So we're going to go through the installation process. It's pretty simple, but basically this program right here is going to allow us to put our YouTube chat over our game, so that way we can read our chat while we're streaming live on YouTube. And it won't get in the way while we're playing our game, like accidentally clicking or moving the chat. So this program's going to prevent that from happening. So once it's done downloading, we're going to launch the Twitch chat overlay. This is all we need to do right now. So we're going to minimize this and go over to bot race. This is another free tool I'll leave linked below, but this tool is going to give us our YouTube chat, so it'll be transparent, so it doesn't YouTube, and it won't get in the way while we're playing our game, like accidentally clicking or moving the chat. So this program is going to prevent that from happening. So once it's done downloading, we're going to launch the Twitch chat overlay. This is all we need to do right now. So we're going to minimize this and go over to bot race. This is another free tool I'll leave linked below, but this tool is going to give us our YouTube chat, so it'll be transparent, so it doesn't block anything over our game. You can also customize it a lot more, so you can get it to look how you want. So we're going to log in with YouTube, click that little button. Once you've logged in and given BotRix permissions, you'll be brought to this profile tab right here, and you'll know you've done it correctly if it says platform YouTube in the top left. So from here, we're going to go to the chatbot settings. We're going to make sure that this is enabled. Then we're going to go to the modules tab, and then we're going to enable this chat alert. Also, for whatever reason, if you already have premium and you have like a custom bot through here, turn off the bot before you go and do this, and then turn it on after you're already streaming. Now from here, we're gonna go to the widgets tab on the left-hand side. Then we're gonna go to the chat tab, this one right here. You'll see the options below in case you want to multi-stream, but right now I'm just gonna have YouTube activated because we just want our YouTube chat. You have the option to hide bot messages, include different emotes, hide old messages in case you want them to disappear. You'll just enable that and set the time limit for them to require to stay on the screen before they go away. I like them staying on the screen, so I'm going to disable that. You can change the font size, you can change the pattern. So in this case, if you want it transparent like this, you'll leave it on transparent, but you can also change it to other things like side or default. Default will add this little black background, making it a lot easier to see the chat messages. So for this instance, I'm going to leave it on default. You can also choose to have the platform icon show, but if you're just streaming on YouTube, you probably don't need it because it'll just show the little YouTube icon next to their name, but I'm going to leave it on just for this video. So once you've customized your YouTube chat how you would like it, we're going to copy this widget URL at the bottom with this green button. Now we're going to go back to that tool we downloaded. We're going to click the top left corner of that tool. We're going to ignore everything that says chat because this is for Twitch. We can also go to the general. You can do some quality of life stuff here, but it really doesn't matter. But we're going to go to the widgets tab. From here, we're going to paste in that URL that we just got, and we're going to click create. And then we're going to click save, and you can see that we have this little box next to it, which is going to be our YouTube chat. However, we still got a couple more steps in order for it to work. So let's go over to our YouTube channel. If you guys are wondering what the heck this is above my head, it's basically my secret weapon on how I grew both my YouTube channels. It basically tells you which of your video ideas is going to rank in search results to get you more views and subscribers to grow your YouTube channel. It also does a lot more things, but I'll leave it at that. So if you also want to abuse this tool like I have to grow your channel, I'll leave it linked in the description down below. It's called TubeBuddy, and it's free. But once you're logged in, go to the top right corner and then go to YouTube Studio.